Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. Wow, that's really loud. We're gonna pause that really quick and turn it down. Oh. Good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? I was like, you're incinerating. I'm sorry. I don't know how loud that was for y'all, but it was loud for me. Hello. We are gonna play a little Lolo action. A little bit. We got to the castle, by the way. It's where we left off. Sort of excited, sort of very excited. I don't know how we'll fare though. Let me get the password entered. Whoops. May have turned this down too low. Hold on. There we go. We left off at, I think this, maybe. We'll see if this is the right, the right level. It is indeed. Okay. Let's turn down this music though. Loud. There we go. That might be better. Ah, the beauty of multiple mixers on your computer. Okay, so. Yeah, this level's hard. This is where we left off last week. For those of you that have not played Lolo 2, the two guys on either side that look like demented face masks, they throw knives. And they throw them up and down and right and left. So in a cross pattern, you can't like step in front of it without blocking or without something to block, or they get you. The two little lizard guys, little snaky guys, they don't do anything. These heads that are puffy, I call them Medusa. And they will spine you if there's not something blocking, and trees don't count. And then you see the two dinosaur things that are pink with their eyes closed. As soon as you get the last heart box, their eyes open and they will get you. So it's kind of a trick here. You almost need to trap the pink guys like on either side of this box, but then when the box opens and you walk up to it, they'll get you. So that solution won't work. It's the first floor of the castle, and it's very difficult. If you take the heart boxes from in front of the Medusa heads without putting something to block, you also go down. And that little guy wiggling there across the way, if you block him off close to the edge, then you also have a problem because he'll also spine you. But at the end, if you cross in between the two dinosaurs with their like without the blocks in front of them, it's too close to you, right? So they'll take you out too. You might be able to goad them into firing and then going up, but you still need a block by that guy and by the other guy, and you still have to manage to block off the heart container area. So you need to somehow get over, push that down one and across, and then grab the hearts without these getting you. So it's very complicated and very difficult. And then you got the brave little toaster here that like pushes you into stuff. We're okay right now. He doesn't hurt you, obviously, but can't grab that without something happening, right? So you almost need to sneak by this dude, right? And then somehow have him not get you as you move across to try to get to the location where this is, to push it to the side. And the only way to do that is to push it down and then across, but you have to get all the way around to do so first. It's really, really difficult. Hey, Hefe, how are you? I have an idea how to solve this, Hefe, but it's gonna be really difficult. Yeah, so get this, Hefe. Those guys wiggle, right? And they have to be blocked off from firing toward the center. So, and you have to try to go up and around where they're not chasing you to get to a single spot, right? Because if I need to push this down and over to get that heart, right? That means I have to cross there and then go around. So that means I have to push this up, like push it up one, and then try to push it over, and then try to push it over again and get under it before he fires. And then I have to somehow try to push this down and get back up before he fires, which just seems completely impossible. The only way I could do that would be to like push it all the way over, or push the block, move, push the block, move, and then leave one spot right there. I feel like it's going to be a really difficult means of getting what I need. And I still have to push this block all the way back over at the end after I do that. So that's, you know, oh, come on. Oh gosh, I was too slow. So my plan is to push it, get under it, and then try to get around the thing, Hefe. Do you see what I'm doing? And then I can get down the ladder. Then I'm blocked at that one spot, right? So then I can push that block down, and then I have to repeat the process going all the way back up, because... Did I remember to pick up the secret bazooka? Well, Skater, no, because it's my first play. I didn't know there was a bazooka. So the answer to your question is... Oh, wait. But if I do that, right? Lock him in. It'd be ideal if I could just... Oh, no! The toaster got it. It is a tough one. Because if I push this up, I could always try to push it down, but then the only way to do that would be to ride this and then drop down onto it, perhaps, and then push it down and over. That's also a possibility. I could try that. Then getting back around without getting hit. If I move to the side, see? So if I move to the side of this, I go down. So the only thing I can think of is to push this block downward, but I have to get all the way over here without him getting me first, which means I've got to block him in somewhere. The only place I could block him in would be like right here. Or literally follow the toaster across, push it down, and somehow, and then come back up and around before he got me. I don't know. What is that? Yeah. Yeah. So. Not ideal. This I could ride over and push that down and then walk back up, and that would be an option. So maybe I do that. But to be safe, while I ride the thing to come over here, I would still need to block him at a specific point. So like I would still need to like... If I ride this over here and I drop down, he'll get me when I ride through, and he can still get me there. So if I push that up, and then on each side, and then across, then it leaves that open at the end, but perhaps that will work. Let's try that. Couple ideas, right? The next plan would be to push this over and hope that it rides this way, where I could come down, push this down, come back around. So let's try that first. Well, that's not the answer. Here, Artist City. Let me block this guy off really quick and see if I could push this over in the water. Oh, actually, okay, I didn't need to do that. We'll have to, you know, okay, well. I want to test and see if I could push it in the water there. Because if I can, then I can ride it around, perhaps, and that would be ideal. Back off my business! Why? Get away from me. No! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take one for the team here. Does it just go under? Okay, it just goes under, so that won't work. So that idea is moot. So if I can't push this in the water for it to travel, that's a problem. Then it leaves... One of the only things I could do is to... I can't float behind it. So then I still have to get to this. Which would mean I'd have to try to get up there and push it across before this guy gets me. I don't know how I would do that, but across. Maybe if I just block him off. Hold on, I got an idea. We're just gonna try a couple things and see if they work first. So first thing will be to shove this guy. Yeah, he's been shoved over. Okay, cool. Now, push this here, right? Whoops. Right. Right, that guy's there. So, that idea won't work now that I've illustrated why it won't work. Okay, so I've got to figure out how to get this to work, because either A, I have to follow Rocky across the way. I need something to block for me as I move, but I need to go across this way first, I think. It could be nearly impossible. I wonder if there's a way to just block this guy in, like... Alright, so if Rocky's over there, he can walk through arrows, by the way. So maybe I'll just focus on going to this side first. I think what I have to do is, this has to be timed basically perfect. Okay. Okay, this is the plan. We stick to the plan. Okay. Oh! Okay. Okay. Yeah, pretty sure that's probably the answer. Okay. Okay, I've got to be very careful and be very aware of my surroundings as I do this. The hard part is going to be Rocky's in my way for this, so I've got to not pass on to the other side while I try to do this, because the answer the answer I determined is probably the answer, so that's always good. Alright, there goes Rocky. Okay. Alright, okay. Oh my god, it's a miracle. Okay. Okay. Alright, so. Whoops. I got too close. It was my bad. I got too close. I touched its foot and it got me. I didn't think it would get me. I realized I made an error right as I did it and went, oh, I should do this instead. And then, alas, it was too late. But that's the plan. So we're going to try to execute it appropriately this time, yeah? And not screw it. Oh! Oh no. Okay. Didn't go inside. We could do this, guys. We could do this. Lumi never gives up. That's the good part about watching Lumi play. Lumi will probably never rage quit anything. Okay. Rocky's gonna get us in trouble here. Okay. Rocky, no. Bad Rocky. He's coming for me. He's coming for me. Who's coming for our soul? Rocky? No, Rocky, I'm over here. The demon toaster. I would say I'm trapped. He's gonna get me. Okay. Okay. I can't move. Got stuck. I pressed the wrong arrow. You know when you press the right and left arrow at the same time and you go the opposite direction of which you wanted to go? That's what I did just now. Okay, so. Okay. Okay. I'm getting better at my movement skills, so that's good. He got me. Toaster. The evil toaster. Okay, I'm just gonna slow down. Just gonna, you know, slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race, okay? Listen. No, we're fine, we're fine. Listen, everything's good here. Everything's good. Lumi, IQ, below average. I'm telling you, man. Below average IQ up in here. We're down. Goose Fraba. I don't know. I'm not really that mad. I just think my timing is off slightly, or I try to do it too quickly, and that's when I make a mistake, is when I move too fast. Like work. Trying to ruin our lives. Yeah, see? See? Coming for us, guys. I thought I could do both movements, and I can't. There's not enough time. I should have just done it. I was afraid Rocky was going to get me, and my fear cost me. Rocky, leave me alone. Why? Why are you gonna be like that, Rocky? One. Rocky. See you trying to wreck the day. I won't let you. Bad Rocky. Okay, okay. Just have to take my time with it. Take my time. You have to be slow. Slow and steady. You gotta turtle it. Turtle. Lumi is a turtle. Lumi turtle. Lumi. ADHD turtle. Let's go. I can turtle. You can too. Press this thing. Try to ruin my life. I'm watching you, Rocky. Oh, too slow. Okay, so if you have to move the block, you can't make the next movement under it. You'll move just like a partial second too slow. You can't make both of those movements in the same movement. You know what I'm trying to say. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Waddle, 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 waddle. Oops. Hey DRS, how are you? I forgot I didn't have a block there. That was my bad. My bad. How's it going, man? We are playing Lolo 2. I think we've somewhat figured out the level. It's just semantics. And it's like a patterned like movement, and it's very difficult for me for some reason. It's like I don't know how to move or something. I don't know. It's like my brain stops and it's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, you know, we're solving puzzles here. And it's like, no, you're not. You're not. Yes, I can. And it's like, no, you can't. Waddle, 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 waddle. Waddle. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Okay, we have the evil guy here, and the other evil stabbing McStabbertons here. Okay, there's Mr. Stabby. Demented clown head, whatever you want to call him. Make him, like, follow me. Yo, dog! Hey, down here! Ah, that's right, I'm over here! Don't you want to come after me? No? Okay. Make him stop going in a circle. I think I actually have to time this to push it to where he will drop down. If I can just get his attention. Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay, okay. Now we're cooking with go. No. I see you. I see what you're trying to do. Don't even think about it, Rocky. Trying to destroy us. No, Rocky. No. Rocky, over here. This is where you want to. Yeah. Come over here. Yeah. Come over here. Yeah, you want to go that way. That's the way you want to go because that's the way that's where I'm not gonna be. So that's where you should go, Rocky, and stay there. Okay. Like the best idea ever. Is this even gonna work? Okay, no shot this works because, like... Okay, so if I'm up there, that's great. If I could just block him off, that would be awesome. No shot. But once I block him off there, and come back down this way, I have to cross down there. Won't work. Wait, no, I can block him off. Run all the way over. Okay, I have an idea. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be extremely difficult to execute. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Got it! Does tap stop still stop the flying swords in this game? It will. It will. But it, I tried the half thing on it, Jeremy, on the other direction, and it didn't work on the other, it didn't work on the side. I figured blocking and then pushing the block like I just did would work better. It did, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. I tried the half block, but I couldn't do it at an angle, and because it needed to be at a diagonal for it to work, it didn't work, I guess is the best way to put it. Yeah. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. Yeah. I had to think about it for a second, man. Jeremy, I was like, we gotta think really hard. Get the noggin moving. I will solve this puzzle. Speaking of, this is difficult. You would have set it up different? Nice. I feel like some of these have more than one solution. And apparently there's a secret bazooka that I didn't even know existed. Does anything move in this now? Okay. So if I move this block, he gets me. If I push this in the water and float around, that dude gets me. Zoop! So then, but you've got to get over there. But those things will pew at you too. How is this going to work? Oh, I think I know this trick because see, there's two Medusa heads, right? And I think since I can't put anything there, we're gonna test the theory about where it might go. Oh, crap. Okay. All right, so okay, let's go around. And I can't push that there, and I can't put that through there. Oh, right! He can shoot through double bushes. I forgot about that. Okay. I forgot he can go through both. Okay. My bad. Okay. Wait. Then he'll get me. So then if I'm so if I go over here. Press the up button there. Go here. Okay. So if I press this into the water, it might float upward. If it floats upward, I could push this to the side. I could push this to the side. Then I can go down one, but I can't go down two. But if I do that, the water, that over, grab this, push it back, push it down, safe. Okay. Oh, nope, that won't work. That idea doesn't work. I'm gonna stand here on its spot. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Oh, I needed to move that one upward. I've figured out what I might need to do to make this work. Okay, so if I go here, I can't really move this without something bad happening. I can't move that without something bad happening. This, going into the water, does nothing. So push this over, grab this, go here, and then push this down all the way to here. Because then, that doesn't get me. Still need to get that. Get this. I'm gonna move this over here. Now, if I go there, that will pew me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this because those can pew through everything except things. So, how can I make this go there? He's there. I can't push that up. Do that, bad things happen. What if I was to this right here? That takes care of two issues. Does not, however, take care of the issue of me getting back up top, which is a problem. So. Go over here and I grab this. I still have one left. No idea how to get to that except to move something to block that, which means I have to stand on a spot where something would then respawn. Test this theory real quick. Adventures of Lolo! Yeah, this game's really hard. It just looks simple. You have to do some trial and error. Okay, so that's not the answer, just so you know. I'm trying to figure out how I can block that one spot off, because I can't get the last one without something happening. I really need something to move and reappear, neither of which occurred, so not helpful. There must be an additional mechanic, because I can't pick this up. But there's no way to push anything. Ever played Kit Cubicle? No, I haven't. I don't know, though. DRS, how are you, by the way? That sinks. It doesn't look like I can change the spot. And if I grab this, we go down. So something has to change its spot when I move it. So we're just gonna... I can't do that. But I could do this. But I still can't get that without him getting me. UDDQ, okay. I feel like something needs to move and return to its spot, because that'd be the only way to get something right there. And I don't think it's that little guy right there, though it perhaps could be, but I would have to get all the way around and get to him first. I know for a fact it's not this little dude here. I'm just gonna stand in his spot. See if that's viable. Negative. I mean, it is viable, it's just not gonna work. Ice blocks? Oh, is it? Is it like Lolo? That's kind of cool, Jason. Maybe I'll check it out. What was it called again? It was called Kick Cubicle. Okay. Hey, Skidster, welcome back. Lolo's hard battle. It's hard. So there's got to be a mechanic I don't know about here, because something has to appear there in order for me to do what I need to do. Unless just getting extra little things does it. Or to get that, I gotta put this here for safety. I can move this, mayhaps. Okay. A lot of the stuff here. Now I got 3 of these. Okay, so can't move that or bad things happen to us. Yeah, this one I think it's a Nintendo game. Yeah, exactly, Battle. But I've tried doing that with basically all of these except one. And it was this one. So we're going to try it with this one. I'm going to put this in its spot and see if it moves. Cool. Okay, so I gotta try to figure out how to deal with this, right? Need to come down, get on the boat over there, so the only thing is to move this guy. But that's in the way. If I pass by these, it'll get me. And if I pass in front of that, it'll get me. Theoretically, I need to cross at this point. But this guy will go pew, 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 pew. Oh! Oh, dang. Okay. Okay. Goes right through it, huh? Well, that's... Oh, whoops. Okay. So... Hey! What's up, Hellmaker? Welcome back. Yeah, playing some Lolo. Playing some Lolo. Okay. So I know that is one of the moves we need to make. Try that. Okay. This has something to do with this. I wish I could block that off, but I can't. Then I have a problem. And we know that is the answer for this. Here. He's there. I wish something was there to block that. Because this will pew at me. Whoops. I didn't mean to climb on it. Figure out... Maybe I can make something land on the Medusa head. That would be the other one. Hey, how's it going, Wayward? Yeah, we fell in a little bit, but we'll get it. We'll get it. I believe in us. Wait. What if... Oops, I moved it too far. What if... Yeah. Okay, what if I... In here, grab this, that right here. Wait a second, see what happens. Because I can't cross if that's in the way. Okay, so he will also teleport to another spot. if I block his spot. But I also... 2 through 3 trees, I wonder. Okay, well that's already moved. So now I can push this back down and I should be okay. Then, if that be the case, then theoretically, this should also work. Let's try. Okay, put that there. That should block the Medusa. Okay, so now the difficulty is going to be getting around these heads. I'm gonna make this happen. Okay, so I have to wait for that to go, come right behind it and go up, I think. I think I'm gonna time it. Hey, Dak, how you doing? Yeah, Lolo. Lolo. Or, that's an option. I could leave one block in order to make this work, perhaps. Leave that top part, come around and get the top part last. Let's try that as an idea. That'll work. Oh wait, I screwed this up. Hold on. Just chilling like a villain. That's good. What were you playing earlier? Okay, now that's there. Now I leave that, right? This, forward, grab this, bye! That should appear on that dude's thing. Then, in order to not get pwned, I should really place a block here. I cannot do so because I cannot get back up without something bad happening to me. So instead, I'm gonna do this, and this is gonna be wacky. Like, really wacky. Hightail! Oh yeah! That was the one you were telling me about before, right? Got it. Okay, I just had to get the timing right and think about it for a second. So, I got that one. Okay. Skeleton man with a heart, which means this guy will move back and forth. That will pew at us. Got arrows across at the end, and I must cross between one of these to get back up. I also have to somehow block that as well. Good Lord, have mercy. Alright. So, ducks. If I push that up, right away, and I can't go backward, I can change the direction of one arrow. Wow, okay, bolt. Lock that guy down. Issue form. I actually need to block him off. Cross. I'm not gonna... Okay, he can. He didn't the first time, but he can. Okay. So if he can do that, there's a heart box there. I need to get a item there, but I think go across. That's fine. The problem is that he might get first, but theoretically, if I could push that to the side, then I would get down. But then I can't get rid of him. I could flip that to be an up sign after getting under it and push that up and block him over there, which would be helpful to me if I'm able to accomplish that. So my skeleton should be a good block, so we'll... Oh, I can't use that yet. I understand. Okay, okay. So then I have to go down. And I'm okay, because he can't get me. But he can. All the way over. Choo! Okay. Crafty, crafty, crafty. Okay, so he's up and down. He can get me through the trees, but he can't get me here. Okay, and then... down. Down. Over. Grab, grab. Have to block him off. Will get me. To block him off over there, so I'm gonna have to like really be careful here. Oh, whoops, my bad. Oh man, the timing on this is gonna be really difficult. Okay, so, alright. How unfortunate. And I can't grab that because that's in my way. So, back to the drawing board. I think I did the correct, I think I did the correct movement at the start, but, careful. A lot of trees. I just have to remember they can get me through the trees. That's the big thing. Okay. Now, you can't get me here, 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 or here, because there's a block blocking him. Okay. He can get me there, but he can't get me here. Okay. Down. Down. Could do. I could push this way. Would technically and theoretically have more options. So let's do that. That is a really good idea, and you're about to find out why. Probably could have blocked in the skeletons a little better. That's okay. I really don't want him moving around too much, so let's just get him where he can't come out there. Perfect. Alright, now. Walk to the side. I could block him up there. Might be my next move. I have to be really careful when I do it, though. Okay. He is taken care of. I wonder if I could trap these two together. Let's try. Unfortunately, the answer is... Alright, well, he's out of the way at least. Okay. Stand in his spot, see if something else happens here. Okay. Guess I was supposed to get him and put it in his spot, maybe. Unfortunate. Alright. I think what I was supposed to do is something a little different than what I did. Not really a way for me to get this to that spot unless what? That works? Oh, because I can walk to the side. Yeah, okay. But that will work once I get this here. I've still got to resolve how to how to fix that. So I gotta get something in front of him. So I either need to move a block to that location and block off a skeleton and make it move up there, maybe? I feel like that's probably the answer. Down, down, over, grab. I could have just left that there, huh? Okay, that's probably a good spot because then he can't get me there. This is a problem because of the location. Grab this now, at least. I need to put this where that skeleton goes, I think. I think my next move is going to be push this over here. Then just have this ready to go. Will that work? No. Okay, cool. Okay. Whoops. My bad. Okay. Easy every time. Yeah, easy every time. Sure it is. Okay. Well, that didn't block it off, so there's got to be a way to perhaps move a block in front of this. Something has to go there. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Something has to go there. I don't know how... I think it's this little snaky snake. But I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get something to be in his spot, you know? If I push it up to here, it needs to go over. I can't push it over because there's an arrow in the way and I can only change one arrow to go this way. I do feel like it has to do with this one though. Maybe it's him. Maybe it's the little fire spitter guy here. So I could definitely push this up to where he goes. No problem. Right, so... And that skeleton didn't work. So, hey, Pantsu! You gotta sleep soon because of work? Oh, dang. Vacation over. Hope it was a good vacation, though. Me trying to figure stuff out, Pantsu. Lumi's failing. Okay. Totally change that now if I wanted to. Regardless of what I do, this is still in the way. Matter. Okay. How am I supposed to fix this? Because, like, I can't really... You know, like, I can't go up here. I can change this one. Right? But then... This guy's in my way. Oh, my god. Okay. But then... That's in the way, and I don't know how to make it, like, not be in the way. So I could I need a block to go here, truly. I have to use one thing to move that, so maybe one of these does it, but on a way to push this outside of here. That is literally in my way. Even if this is here, it's not going to help me. It's going to be trapped. Wouldn't call that failing. You know, that's true. These rooms are pretty hard. I've got to figure out how to deal with this. Like, maybe the up arrow is meant for me to push this up, or maybe it's meant to put that there, and then somehow push this block over here by blocking this guy. That would be insane if that was it. Probably is it. Crazy. But something's got to go here. Could start and try to walk across here, but I think that would end in failure. That wouldn't be fast enough, and if I move that block, I go down. This feels like the correct starting. Whoops. This feels like the correct starting point, but old 8-byte games. I know, it's pretty good though. Because see, look, if you come across here, right? Let's say I went this way. If I go to the side here and I move this, I'm exposed down this tree and down this lane except at that rock. So if I moved that, I would literally... And then I'd have to block this guy off down here. Oh my gosh, that'd be really difficult. I think I might be able to do the movement in time. Let's see. One, can't go back, so it'd be like push, down. I don't think we can make it. Yeah, no. The timing won't work when they split. Hey, Walleye, what's up? Alright, so. Got to here first. I feel like if I could just push this up and then change the arrow around that way, that would be great. So that I could push this down and try to get it, but we'll see. Yeah. Great. Whoops, my bad. I forgot. Okay. I looked away and was like, oh yeah. Hey, Dutch boy, how you doing? I mean, this already seems pretty hard. Oh, right. The guy at the bottom. I have to remember the guy at the bottom. Okay, cool. Red. Ah, okay, there we go. Alright. Down. Down. Over. Barbarino. Yeah, I looked away. I wasn't paying attention like I should have been. Okay, so. Always get under it and push that forward. So here for now. Grab this. Okay. I gotta figure out how to get that last piece and get up without the two little fire guys getting me. Very difficult indeed. I know to get that, I have to. Still have to get. Oops, my bad. Takes you back to the 90s. Nice. Whoops, I timed it wrong. Okay. Grab. Okay. Gotta figure out a way to get the block in front of the skeleton guy, right? See the Medusa over here on the left? Very difficult. Hey, Abe, how you doing? Yeah, this is my first time playing Lolo 2. I don't think I've ever... So, it's really hard. Yeah, they kind of seem like Kirby, don't they? Waddle, 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 waddle. Look at him waddling. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Waddle, 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 waddle. Waddle, waddle. They're so cute when they waddle. Okay. No matter what, I still have to do something with the skull to get to this. I just push the skull to lock this guy down out of my way, just because it's kind of annoying. Yeah, that's what I'm totally gonna do. I'm just gonna lock him in with these skulls. Bye. Okay. Grab. He's locked down. Still the issue with this. Like, push this guy and locked him over here would be really ideal. It'd be extremely difficult. I could do it. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Backward. Okay. Okay. I should have. Okay, I solved it, but I gotta half block it. Okay. I got it. I got the answer. I've got the answer. I just need to make a half block instead. The half block will keep that skull in place. I can walk back, and we're good. Hey, boy, long time no see. How you doing, man? How are things? Lumi just playing a very hard puzzle game. I have solved the puzzle. I just gotta recreate my steps, which I think I can do. Green-ish? Green. Okay. Whoops. I accidentally hit the button. My bad. I literally set my hand down on the controller and hit the back button just ever so slightly, and it's like, patrol! I'm like, oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do, but all right. Down, over, side, here, grab, go here. Half steps are good. Half steps are the best. Got it! Okay. Now. Hardest moves. Ah! Okay. Alright. Ink. Okay. 1 second, Ink boy. Half only. Oh god. Oh god. I shouldn't have gotten that. I meant to push the other block up first. Okay. Okay. I needed to push that one block up first. My bad. Okay. Whoops. Timing off. Alright. We gotta settle back in. I think we made mistakes when we're tired. Oh, okay, there we go. It has to be timed with just like exactly the right movement on that. And once we get him kind of like, you know, taken care of, we're good. And that's a half, that's a half. We're good there. Cross here, wait for him. But yeah, what you been up to, E-boy? Long time no see. Okay. And then we're gonna wait to get that last box. I gotta go back around and do one more thing, because that worked last time. So let's do a half here. And then one more little step that I, you know, didn't do last time. Okay, so this one here. I don't know that I can get back up if I do that though. Yeah, I can do that if I get back up. I'm gonna fix this where I this. Okay. One small problem I didn't resolve is getting back up here after I push it down. Because if that's there, then I have to come back across there before I can do it, which means I've got to grab this, loop back around. See if I can create a path to do that. Oh, right. Can shoot you through like 3 bushes. I always forget that. Unfortunate timing that. Down, down, over, grab, here. Enough. Then here, here, here. Okay. So if I take that, I push him, I block him off. Then I go up, up, block this. If I move that path over, I should be able to flip back around. But before I grab that last piece, I need to make sure that I've secured a exit route looping around. So maybe block a skeleton in while I'm at it, because otherwise we gonna have problems. So be a little bit more guess good with our... I'm gonna have to loop all the way around somehow. Cross. This. Push this down and across just to make sure I don't push it all the way up before I make a decision. I like to have this on lockdown. Okay, so don't want this. That. He's there. Ooh, new contract? That's good. That's really good. Gotta get back up. Or to get up there, I've got to cross through. These are in my way. So once I do that, I need to be able to loop back around. There's not a good way to do that except to come circle. Got to try to stop these. So when I come down, it'll be here. I need to get back here, but somehow I would have to cross all the way back around. So these have to be blocked off. And I don't know how in the sand hill I'm gonna block these, which is like 2 blocks, but they can walk right through the arrows is what is the issue. So just saunter on over, you know. Yeah. There, I can't move it. I have to move it now. Do that. I do like a half step here. It still means like all this is in the way. Because in order to move it that way, this has to change. That's gotta be one of the answers. Now those skeletons are locked down. The problem is you can't move once you do this, right? So this comes up here, this can block him, but then as soon as I grab that, I've got to come back across here, down, and like, I don't know that I can get back is the problem. I gotta come all the way down. That's gonna be crazy. Like, that's here. So if I grab that, I have to go like this. But, to go like this. Oh, there's no way to do that. That's not good, because then you have to... Yeah, there's no way to do that, actually. Because if I flip that to go that way, then I cannot get back without taking out both of these or one of these. No way to do it. I can't get back across without a secondary one, but I have to use one to get there. So one of the arrows that has to be flipped is that one. Well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad, E-Boy. Okay, so that's not the answer, because if I push it across, it does get me the block there. The problem is then that there's no way to get up. Block all of these off somehow. Gosh, that seems tedious. If I push this in tight enough with these skulls, I could push the blocks onto those skulls and lock them in with like 2 or 3 of those blocks. If he's punched tight on just one movement spot there and I push it all the way down, then I could block those in with just one. But I would need at least 2 or 3 blocks. So one could block 2. It'd be that one across there, and it would block that. But then this would be here. And if I blocked him using that skull all the way in, then I would need 3 blocks to do it. And they would be locked in. So I could have 1, 2, 3, and then those are on lockdown. We'll attempt that first. Okay. Wow, that'd be really hard. I'd have to go across and not get iced, and then go across again and not get iced. I could do it, it's just gonna be hard. Whoops, I forgot. It goes through arrows and trees, even if there's like 3 of them. That throws me off sometimes. Again. Down. As he runs, I have to run. We get a block first. Down, down, over. Grab, grab. Okay. 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 He's locked in. He's about to be locked in. Whoops. My bad. If I lock them in, I might be able to do this with just like a couple blocks, and then all those skulls are locked down. So I can just walk back around after I finish. So that's my plan. I just need to execute the timing correctly. That gives me 1, 2, 3 blocks. Okay, here's the hard part. Okay, they are locked down. All right, so now half steps. They can't move there. This one. So, if I were to put this they can't move. Put one like right here. They might be able to move, but it's gotta be like... really stack this in and see if I can lock them down. Don't know if it'll work, but boy howdy, are we gonna try. Alright. Half-stepping. Little splitsies, halfsies. Whoops. I think they can still escape that. I think this maybe needs to come in just a little bit tighter. I didn't mean to step that far out. Oh, it's my bad. Down. Over. Okay, now he's locked down. He is also very locked down. Alright, cool. Have these. That all the way on it. Okay. If I can make this tight enough to where they can't get out. Yeah, I think they can still get out no matter what I do. Maybe not. I don't know. It's pretty tight. I don't know. I think they're blocked off. I think they're blocked off. Okay. I think they're actually blocked off this time. Oh. What? Ah! Alright. Problem is, if I gotta loop back around, I gotta come up this. That means we're in trouble. Can't come back up. I have to loop back around. But if I loop back around, that guy's gonna get me. So to complete it as much as we can. And take a look at what we did wrong. Again. Okay. Half stepped. They can't escape. The skeleton on the bottom, if I don't push that last block up, can get us. But I also need to, like, somehow figure out how to half-step this thing. And I don't know how that's actually possible because... Hey, Rue, how are you? Hello, hello. Just looking at a very hard puzzle that I haven't figured out yet, but I will. So locking those down did work, but that guy's still an issue. Don't know how to make this work. He's locked down here. He should be locked down up there. However, in order to get up there, I have to kind of lock him down, but I'd really like to push that block slightly this way. But it has to go all the way up or I can't get through the box. But then, if I don't have the arrow there, I have to loop all the way back around to get up. But we can't loop back around because That won't work. I can't get back around. But to push this down in front of him, have to. Unless, by some way, this guy, whoops, I can sit on that guy and then move that block into his spot and then make that teleport. So we'll try that and see as an option. If that works, that'd be good, because then I can just flip the... Get rid of him, flip this arrow, and just walk straight through. This should be able to block this off. With something, surely. Yeah, that's what we're gonna try. That's our plan. Down. Down, over, grab. Ew, block off. Alright. That could be the answer, and if it is, that would be wonderful. I don't know if it is. I can't block that off, can I? Because I can't walk up here. Yeah. Okay. That won't work. It'd be nice to get rid of him and stand in his spot and see if he moves. Try that next. Plausible. Could work. Because I really need that block there to block him, unless the other idea works. Let's try idea number 2. Oops. Timing was off. So, that idea works. That'd be great. Oh, I bumped it down. I can't get through. I'm gonna reset. Okay. Okay. So, plan was to... that guy out. Only get 2 sprays. Back up there. Get to him. 2 sprays. I can do it maybe. Down. Over. Grab. Block. Like I get any more sprays after that, do I? I need another heart container to make that work as well. That with another heart. I get to hear if he's there. But if I push this over here, that one. Out if I do that, probably. Yeah. So I would need to walk all the way over here, take him out and stand on it first. Dinkle, how are you? I'm trying to think of how I can make this work. I blocked off the skeletons down here, forgot to block that off. But then even so, this guy is still open to pop us. And the problem is, I can't get up there without flipping the arrows, so I have to come all the way back around. But that means he can't be blocked off there. But if he can't be blocked off there, then a different arrow must be flipped. I could flip that arrow. but come back up, but then you can't get that way, see? So, yeah, exactly. Exactly, Dankle. I feel like putting this arrow right here, go straight up, is like the best thing I could do. The problem is, this is in my way. And if I put a block here, then I can't get back up here without first stepping into this. So. Really got to think ahead. Now I can't walk upwards, so I know I can't get here, and I can't use the up button until it's activated, which means the only possible move that I feel like can occur is to go across first, and then down. Consequently, I can actually go up, but I prefer to block him off down. So the next action we take is A. If I block him off with this, I'm not blocking off these skeletons. Which means they're in my way. I could have this guy moving back and forth, but then I can't move this down and in front of that. And if I get back over here and move this, I still need the arrow to be there. So if I was to use that to block these off and then somehow get back over there, with the only option really being to move that one arrow. But then I can't get back up. So the last part to pick up probably needs to be down here. But if it's down here, I've still got to try to get back around there, and I can't. When I go to climb up this way, boom, but I need to get to that piece right there. But I only get one arrow. It's really difficult, because if I only get one arrow, and that guy's going back and forth, then I'd have to theoretically... No, not theoretically, I'd have to literally push that up and block him off, and then I can't come back through. If I can't come back through, then there's a problem because they're in my way. I have to use at least one blaster to move the skulls because they're in my way. Like I literally can't get the thing I need to get because they're in the way. At a minimum, I feel like this movement is correct because then that skull can't move around. Now the next move is the one we're not sure about, right? Because either A, I trap them with the skulls and then use those blocks to trap the skulls. That'd be great because then the skulls can't get me. The problem is still this guy moving back and forth and back. Getting back up here. Now I could create an upward arrow here, but that won't work because these two face this way. If a block or one of these goes would replace it, that'd be great. And I think it's this little guy here. But I still have to move the skull. But then if I hit him with a block, I have to hit him with two to make him disappear. So. Whee! Okay. Made it. No matter what, I have to move to get this heart, right? So, problems, right? Problems. I still feel like cutting this guy off and like knocking these in is good because then I have freedom of movement. Then the problem is still this guy moving back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I have to run around. Oh my Lanta. There is no way that's the answer. To clear a path for myself, I would have to use this and push it all the way up to that corner. and then use that to block the other side to bring this all the way across. Seems preposterous. But something has to block him. There's no way to make a movement with that piece first because you can't time it, right? You go when he goes and you push it. Post. Went, it came back around. By the time you did that, you're still gonna cut under it. I don't think you have enough steps for that. And then in this case, these skeletons will be blocked in. I could block some of these, yeah. But I still think I need 3 blocks to do it. We're gonna try idea number 2 and just see if I can work it out in my brain to make it work. Okay, that'd be the only way I could walk back around. Now, I could block this. I could block this, but then they still have some movement. So I do need, like, 3 blocks to block them in. I don't have 3 blocks, but I'm going to try to make it 3 blocks by dealing with this in a certain way. So let's try do that first. Here. And then I literally have to have something right here. I think if I go around, back down, if I push that across, though, is the only thing. Okay, if I push this down, the arrow here, push this over one, this down, in the way. Still need something there. Makes this one be the last one too. That's so douchey. Okay. So they're blocked in. If I move that and grab this, and put that right there, skeletons can in fact move. If this comes across here, I can't get back over. Literally can't get back over if I push it here. Can't flip it back. It almost feels like this is a trap. Wait. Unless push this all the way up here, flip this, come across. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea. This has to go here. Then most complicated crap. Okay. Then back around. Then flip this. Yeah. Move this over. Bring this over. Half step it. Those skeletons can't move. Now, this. This is the problem here. I need this to move. And I need it down here. If I was to push it here, it'll get stuck. If I push it here, it can't go down. So those can move. But conversely, block off. Move, that's a problem. not a way for me to get down here. Get down this way. I can block off one of the fire breathers, sure. But I'm still looping all the way around. Even if I push that there, it doesn't matter, because if we're walking up here all the way around, it doesn't matter, because then I have to do this, 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 this. This has to be blocked, or we are done. Down. Has to go this way. Okay. Not gonna be able to push it, am I? I don't think that's gonna work, but I'll try. Back up this way. Down, around. I don't think we're gonna make it, guys. We'll sure try, but... You have to block that off. Be something we don't solve tonight. We'll see. Okay. How in the heck would I make that work? It would literally have to come across. That is insane. Okay, I have an idea. It is absolutely insane, but I think it may be the only solution, and that is crazy. Time it where I move the same, that. Go. Nope. That's the idea. If I can get that there, then I can flip-flop those and use that one. Impossible. Too slow. Slightly faster. Almost. I don't think I have enough time to get down because I have to get all the way down under that without that getting me, and then switch places and then run. Ooh-da. Yeah, there's no way to do that. There's not enough time. Okay, so that's not the answer. It's just weird that it has that, though. Why would it be there? I think that one's supposed to come across. Then I still need one to block the skulls. Backward. Can't walk into that. Just do it a second faster. One more second. Whoops. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do it like light speed. Okay. I don't think it's possible. No, it's not possible. Okay, because I moved literally at the last second that I could before. So it's got to be something to do with this. I don't have any way to do anything with this unless I move first, right? So I can't move this to the side. That's annoying. I could block that guy off right here. I really need this to be the up arrow. That can't be the up arrow. Then because I'm going to block that guy off. Then again... No, because once I cross down here, it's a problem. In order to change the arrow, I have to get that, so that has to be my last grab. It's not going to let me make anything else my last grab, I don't think. Where? This guy just being here bothers me with the smiley face. Like, I feel like I'm supposed to do something with him. But after the arrow, to get over here, and to get the arrow, I have to get the other heart containers. That's that theory. Whoops, I moved too soon. Going across there didn't work. That down don't work either. That's the same result. Okay. Have to use at least one to block the skull. If I use one, I use the other, and I don't get any more. Whoops. I bumped that box. I bumped the box. We have to redo it. Still need to block him off somehow. I don't know how I can do that. See, once I walk here, get here, but I can't get up here again. Back up. Your path is determined once you come down here. I only get 2 of those. And while I could just to block this and then block him in, I can't come back around if I do that. I'd have to take this block, push it all the way over here. Also possible. If I do this, I halved it, that would all be locked down. Push this up there, use that. If this went up there and I rotated it and brought it down, then this could be used for that. That could be used for that. I need 3. Need 3. This was here. I come across here. Push that down. Okay, I think I have an answer for one problem I had before. Okay. Block her in. Okay. Have an idea? Don't know if it'll work. Order to which and move the blocks. Instead of bringing him across, whoops, bring that one that way. That's gonna be the plan. I think that'll fix it. Really difficult. Timing has to be dead on. That. I push him down, lock him in, tight. They're all halves. I don't think I can get out. He can't get out. Okay. So then... Pray. Wow, it's super laggy. It is super pissed about this. Yeah, I knew it. I knew the important thing was that one block there at the start, and I needed to figure out the order of the blocks. I knew what I needed to do. I just needed to figure out how to move the block to accomplish what I needed to do. Does that make sense? This guy is blocking everything that could possibly be imaginable. That is rough. Okay. First thing I'll do is grab these. Whoops. Do that. Really now. Okay. That goes down. I move this over. Has to be placeable on every side. That's okay, that's okay. Still playable. Minimum is gonna go like right here. Okay. I still gotta get through there. Thank you, CWS. I got it. I did get it. I did get it. I got it. Okay, so this one. I feel like I gotta push this way. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Okay. This staircase. Get this where it can be pushed. It would have to go at least like right here. Now this is a movable spot, so if I push it here, then I'd have to get a staircase over there. Right? And I could push it here. Then no, that would work. If I pushed it here, I could go up and I could go up, but I can't get it across to here. Let's try that. Hold on. This needs to come up here. Gotta get across. There, A. Push it this way and up. You know what? That's what we'll do. We'll make room for ourselves. So let's push this. No, it has to go that way. If I put it there, it won't work. That was a trick. Fell for it. Okay. So, I have to get around that way, which means I gotta deal with this. But I can't just because I blocked my path just now. It's not that complex. That's good to know. That's good to know. I can get around to that. This one I definitely want to push. This way, grab this, all the way up. Grab, grab. Guess I gotta go around to do stuff, so let's tap around here. And then I need to get where stuff can be dealt with. Down. Add one more. Up. And this will be one where I have to change the arrow direction, I think. Got to get this up. Side, maybe? Gotta go that way, doesn't it? Okay, you. Switch. That may still leave one. We'll see. I need to get to that, and I don't think I can. Gotta get to that, and if I can't walk up to it, which I'm afraid I can't, I should have switched this arrow here, probably. That would have been the right arrow to do. Unfortunate. That arrow is the one that needs to be changed. Kind of in the way. I know this goes here, so we'll just go ahead and move it up. Grab that and flip that arrow specifically. So I think if I push... I gotta think about this. One arrow, right? Problem is, if I push that up there, I've got a problem. So I would need to flip this arrow. Flip this arrow. Can't push this down. If I flip this arrow, I can't push this up. This block is a problem. I can't get to the side of it. There, and I flip this arrow, I could push it side. Problem is getting that up. Push this up and I flip this arrow and I push that over, that's great. But if I flip this arrow and I push this down, I can't get this back up. I only get one arrow, presumably. So... Oh, right. So one of two ways. Okay. Now as we think about that, it's over here, we gotta think about it. If I can't walk through here, that's in the way. If I push that there, then I need to push it this way. Then I would need to push that up. I can't because this way. But if I push this down, I can't push it over, and it needs to go up. It can't go up because this arrow points down. But if this is here, get to here. This one needs to block one, and I block off. Work if I can't move it. Needs to come up and over. This one also needs to come up. Pointing down. This one's pointing up. See? Because remember, if I come down here, this block is here, it pushes that way, and we can't do that. So if I push this up, and then I come over here, and over, right? Your wife doesn't like Walker, Texas Ranger? Dang. I'm surprised. Here, That's in the way. I need a second arrow. I don't have a second arrow. Okay, I'm just gonna wing it. See what happens. See if I get a second arrow. Because this don't work, but changing that one arrow also didn't work, so I know. Here. Problem is this here. Back around. This one has to go this way. Has to. I push it here. Go that way. I can't do that right now. It's in the way. Let's do... We're hoping this is the right answer. No. Okay. Interesting. She doesn't like Walker, Texas Ranger, or she doesn't like Chuck Norris? That's two different things. This is difficult. Okay. This. No way to push this the other way. Cross there. Could push that up. Down. That doesn't work. If this is here, and you can't get behind it, like, there's gotta be a trick to this. You know what I'm saying? In order to have freedom of movement through the map, that has to be the play. Pushing that this way means it's got to come down. And see, I'd like to push this way, but I can't. It can't come up that way. It has to go this way. But then that's a down arrow. That means it can't go up. It's got to go down. Even if it could go up, it would be trapped. So I'm going to move it down to... Could leave it there, Rose. This way. That's got to go this way, right? So I push it here. One or two things got to happen. No, one thing has to happen. Because if I get it here, and I push it this way, it's trapped. Can't get there that way. Which means it's gotta come this way. It has to. Gotta do it. And that means that I gotta deal with this over here. And I just don't know what to do with this one piece that's sitting here. I can flip this arrow and be like, yay! Ooh, we are. Then this problem. Flip this arrow, that's great. But if I push this down here, it don't work. No? But it's gotta come up. I've been doing good, Slater. I've been doing really good. She doesn't like, because she doesn't like Chuck Norris. Who doesn't like Chuck Norris? It's weird. Why does it, okay, why doesn't she like Chuck Norris? I gotta know, man. I gotta know. Yeah, like, I've never heard of somebody not liking Chuck Norris before. Making the same mistakes we did. Has to be blocked first. That's blocked there. Blocked here. And if I push it this way, it can't go that way. It has to come this way. That. Oh God. Oh my gosh, what's going on? What is happening? Is there like a... Oh my God, okay. What is going on? Okay. It's freaking out. I think that might have fixed it. Oh Lord, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It just like freaked out on me for a second. Seems okay now. All right, back to what we were doing. That was weird. What that was about, but okay. All right, well, I think I fixed it. Here. Maybe we'll get a second arrow after we get everything except that one block. You think? Yeah, I don't know what that was. It like freaked out on me. I just like you said it in the panel and it seemed like it was fine again. I don't know what the hell that was, but okay. Here. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yeah, it just wigged out on me. I'm not really sure what that was. Maybe fine. Just weird. Whee! Okay. That problem is taken care of. Now, I'm curious. Sounds like it might give me something. Let's go here. Let's try blocking it off and getting that one. And there's one more left, and it has to do with this piece. We may have to put it in place and then think about it. Okay. No, I don't get another one. All right, so has to have something pass here. Now I can't get here, and I need to be able to get here in order to move this block. I can't move it to the side. I can't do anything. It's got to go where that points down. I can't... If it's here, again, I need to be here. I can't get here because that. So I don't know how I'm supposed to make this work. Because this block can't be pushed in either direction. Right? I could put it here, but I can't get behind it, right? And that's the way. It's right here, right? So there's here. If I push it here, I need to be able to get here to push it this way. But if I make this arrow a different way, that's still down. And if this is facing down, then they all have to go this way, which won't work. So this seems like I've chosen the correct thing, except I can't figure out how in the hell I'm supposed to get this block move, because I can't get here from here. And if it's here, I can't move it. How am I supposed to do here? You can't do it with 3 blocks. It's literally in cardinals. Like the best I can hope for is to put that there, but I still can't grab it. See? Hit me. I don't know, because if you need all 4 blocks, and this block can't move because you can't walk here. And you could switch this, but then this faces down. If this faces down, you're in the same place where you started, where you can't push it up. So I'm gonna try an idea, but well, then I can't push it to the side, so it doesn't matter. And something has to block this. That right arrow feels like it has to be turned. But I don't think I can turn it. Two, this has an issue. I'm gonna go ahead and move this up. Don't see a way this will work. Either way, free toast. See, can't push it up anymore. Like that has to be the first move. I pushed that up there to see if maybe by changing this arrow it does something, right? It does not. Maybe there's a certain order in which I have to move to make this work. Not a way to take care of this because I only get to move 1 arrow. But this has to be up. I'm gonna try it this way. Yeah, see? It doesn't work. Work. How am I supposed to get to this box? Oh, I'm dumb. You only need 3 blocks. Bottom, north, right. Those are the only 3 you need. Bottom, north, right. I just have to figure out how to get north. One of these has to come over first. Hold on. Toss. Toss it. Get up there. It would have to cross. I change around and push this? But I still have to get over to that side. I have to have 3 to get to it. There, I can't move across it. I feel like those. But I need to. Wait. I wonder if I can do this after I push the whole button. I can! Oh! Okay. We've solved the puzzle, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Cool. So then I'll just, Got it. Okay. Okay. Tricky part. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Cardinal number 2. Now this guy. He's gotta come up and around. So push here. He's gotta come back across. So let's go here. I only need 3 cardinals. Here, 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 here. Okay, and to get back, you only have 3 cardinals blocked, so you have to go all the way around. Grab. Got it. Okay, we got the bouncy killjoy guy here. We got Mr. Stabbies here. I got roly-poly guy that I have to somehow make fall asleep. Here. Got a protected wall there. Get that in the way. First, I'll grab this. Okay. He literally has to be blocked below this tree and in the lane. Oops. Gotta figure out how to get him over there. How do I make him come over here? Hit it. Before I forget. Okay. Gonna try again. Really difficult. Alright. Let's think about this. Okay. He's in the way. Something has to block this. The only thing that can block this is this little sleepy sleep fella. I need Mr. Sleepy Pants. Somehow come here. Failure. Awesome. This. Yeah, we're in Lolo mouth. Really hard. So I have to get this guy to just run down here. Locked myself in. All right. I don't know how to get him to go this way. How am I getting him to go this way? Like, how is that possible? Like, he's coming in a southerly direction. He has to cross that way. And I can't go this way or bad things happen. Literally nothing I can do. How am I supposed to make this work? That's there. It literally has to come after me here. I wonder if I grab that first, will that do something? Like, will he just trot that way instead, maybe? I don't understand. How do I make something that follows me run the other direction? Just I don't know if it does or not. I'll try and see. That would be amazing if it did. No. I'll try to hit it from further. We'll try it from further. We'll try it from further to see if that works. It's giving me pellets, which means it should theoretically do something, right? Okay. That's the answer, but I've got to pop him a little lower. I guess my foot got slightly too close to him. What can I say? No! He took a half step to the left! Did you see that? I hit him and he went half to the left for some reason. No! Why? Why? No! He did it again! Okay, I'm gonna move slightly this way so that next time he'll be a full step. But I gotta be half stepped into the Medusa head when I do this. Little turd. Oh, he got me. Okay, I'm gonna try to juke him. I don't know how I managed to juke him that time, but whatever. Alright, that's one juke. Dude, he juked me. He juked me and then, like, made my life difficult. Okay, so it's not that the little bubbles didn't work. It's that if he gets within a certain distance, and it ain't that far. Okay, now. Whoop. Okay. What? Okay. Are you freaking serious? I'm sorry. Are you for real? You've got to be shitting me. I know, dude. Okay. So now we know when Hoppa Ladoody there decides to do stuff, he means business, I guess. Okay. All right. I was trying to laugh. Okay. Whee! Well. Freaking green monster. Listen here, little troll. Okay. Okay, juke. Well. All right. No shot I was supposed to lead him over here and knock him out, right? Oh, I think I was. Okay, we're just gonna go through here and take a look at what we need to do and just kind of our brain the game. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I messed it up. Or, hi! Can you come say hi to everyone? Sure. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to lure the Baggertons all the way over there and stand after I push the thing. That's going to be really difficult, but I think we can do it because once we get past it, we don't have to come back. Yeah? Hi? Eva's here, guys. Says hello. I believe. I have ideas. Like the hardest compound movement like ever. Have ideas, mouth. Look at her, she's so cute. Girl. Aww. So cute. Look at her. Come to say hi to everybody today? Hi? You don't think she's cozy, do you? Yeah, she's a snuggle bug. Snuggler? Cozy? Big baby. My big baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah, say hi to everybody. Such a good girl. Happy says you're cute, Eva. She wants to help us survive. Rolling over for belly rubs. She's so cute. So sweet. Cuddler, man. The colder it is outside, the more this cat snuggles. Alright, so if you look at the screen, baby, you'll see I've got to hit him with a little I don't know, use the bubblegum spray, I guess, to cross over and get this heart. before egg breaks. I don't necessarily have to get this heart, but I do have to get across the threshold. Then when he wakes up, I've got to be waiting for him right here, and it's like right on the edge. I have to hit him with a bubble, push him down, get here, and then stand. So when he wakes up, it locks him in between all the bushes, because the very last have the pieces to block that Medusa. However, this guy gets me in the end if there's not a block here. The only singular block side is in fact. Hi! So it's gonna be a very challenging loop. Hello, princess. You're back for more? He's back for more, guys. It's a cat stream for the moment. What are you trying to say, Eva? What are you trying to say? What are you doing? You hanging out? I think I can do it too, Slater. I think I got this one. I just have to time it correctly. You have to time it correctly, huh, Eva? Oh. So cute. Good girl. Girl. The big paws. Spreading your little toes. She always spreads her little toes when she likes something. You see her spread them. Need more cuddles. Okay. There we go. Get all the cuddles? Girl. Pretty girl. You want your favorite toy? You want Pan? You want Pan? Ooh! He's staring it down. Less interested in the bin and more interested. Oh, no, she's. Good girl. Want the bin? Alright. Okay, I believe in us. She stole the pin. She's running out of the room with it now. Alright. Oh, jeez. No! I messed it up. I gotta do it again. I moved it a half step over to the right too far. But otherwise, that execution was correct. Oh, whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay, so I need to be down one. And I need to push him down one more block. Because I need him to wake up and run to the right. So we're going to push him down one more and have it where he comes over and we get him just a little bit sooner. I was on a half-step block and that was not correct. Ah! I'm be distracted by the cat right now. When you're distracted. Alright. Got this. Okay. So I know what I need to do. I just need to make it happen here. Okay. The knuckle crack. That's how you get things to work, guys. Oh, I need to get a half step over. I got too close to him. So you need to be at least... So if he's here, I've got to be like... Whoops. I got to be like a half step over to the right. So if he's coming down here and I run up, I got to do this. I got to hit the half step exactly on the half. Like a half hex there, see? Abs. Now you said there was an American version and a Japanese version. Whoops. And a Japanese version. And the Japanese version was harder? Were the puzzles different? Out of curiosity? Like, wondering. Didn't run to the side. That was unlucky. Bad RNG. Alright. I think I have to come down one more square for him to do that. Be a spaz. Get it done. Here we go. Push him over. Come over here. And wait. There we go. Okay. And all the way down in here. Now he's on lockdown, baby. See? So now, this can't get me at the end. So let's try not to screw this up because that is perfect execution. Okay. That's there, and I need him out of the way. I need to move with him to push this to the right. So we'll do that. Then I can lock him down out of my way just a little bit. Move something onto his space. Totes, do! That's gonna be hard. Lift. How to make this? Ooh, I think I've already screwed it up. Because this has to disappear first. Yeah. Yeah. Because I have to put this onto his space to make it work. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. I think that's correct, though. Ta! Needed to back up just one more, just like a half step. It touched my foot. Literally just touched the edge of my foot and was like, no. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Here. Wait. Here. 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 Grab. Come straight across. Push. Down. Okay. It's okay if it's right here. As long as it's here. That's what's important. Okay. Now with this, I think the move is to actually get rid of that and push this onto its space. I need something to appear down here. Oh, that'll be difficult. He does. There we go. Here. This. Okay. Something needs to block this. suppose I could have tried to grab that. No, because it was right there, right? It was literally right here. Right there. Yeah, it was touching that, so I would have had to get in the danger zone. So. Blocks him. I still have to have something block this. Something has to block this dude. I don't know how to make this push the other way because it can't. Nope. That goes there. That gets pushed in the spot. That goes there. That would be the correct move. That blocks that. This, somehow, if that's there, I can't push that upward. It's got to come down. In which case, if I grab that and push it down, that could be good. Did it in one motion. I might be able to get it. Otherwise, timing will be off. Okay. Try it one more time. We can do it if I just try it. Because I'm going to try that idea one more time. Because I think that idea is correct. I just have to figure out how to get that. And then somehow, I don't know what to do with this. Because this can't come backward. But if that goes down there, oh, that is insane. I think I know what the answer is, and that is absolutely crazy. Okay. Difficulty level actually insane. One steady, one's the race. Come on. Doesn't matter where it's at, just push it, get it out there, sleep him. Okay. And now that can't get me when I go to get this. This is insane because I think what I have to do is I have to lift this to this level. And then I have to somehow, okay, this cannot, it's just like, if that blocks his path, that's great, but this can't go in his path. To block this. Like, this has to block that. No other way around it. It's gotta block that. This has to come down here. I can't get around this because this is here. Any attempt to grab this will lead in demise. Most insane thing. Okay. Alright. Literally insane. So I would say I was on the half block, but if I get that, I have to somehow push that down and come back. And then he appears there. Then that's still in my way. Like, I can't. This literally, I have to do something with this, and I can't because it's like in the way. So, and I have to get this heart box, which means I have to block this guy, which would mean I'd have to somehow come around, move this to the right. When I move this to the right, I'm standing under the snaky snake. And then I have to push the snake up. Grab the heart box, blow the snake away, and somehow not be in the path of the monster as he crosses. I really think that's the solution since I can't use that block. And that just seems absolutely insane to me, but that is what I think I have to do, which is just crazy. Literally insane. Literally insane on timing. Like, that is... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it. But I do know that this has to go here regardless, so... Now that can't get me at the bottom. So that first part is solved. That is the movement. You have to use this guy twice. Then you get 2 more of those. So it's literally telling you, hey, you need to go deal with that. And you're like, okay, how am I to do that? And it's like, well, so glad you asked. We're gonna make you do something impossible. You're gonna like it. 1, 2, 2, 3. Move at the exact moment he does. Nope. Go here. Grab this. Cross. Oh! That's the answer. Oh my... No! I was too slow. Son of a biscuit eater. I got too excited about figuring out the answer and screwed myself here. That has to all be done in extremely fast succession. That block has to go back there fast. Okay. We gotta plan this juke. Okay. So I have to make it where I can get that, take that out, put that there, grab him, block him in, move the block back. Bro. Nope. Oh, wrong spot, wrong spot, wrong spot. I could have had it. I had all the time in the world and I put it in the wrong spot. All right. Okay, that's locked down. Next. I believe in us. Okay. In position. Cross. Lock. Over. Up. We did it. Okay. Ah! Oh, you can block. Okay, we did it. Yay! Is this a trick? No, okay, it's not a trick. We're fine. Yay! We won! Lumi beat the puzzle game. We did it. Wait, did we win? Or did we actually win, or are there more castles? I did it! Oh, he saved his girlfriend, look! We did it! Lol, they're watching the sunset. It's a bubblegum sunset. Cafe! I did it! Hey, Bag of Magic, what's up? So the princess doesn't tell you the princess is in another cat. No. I actually beat it. Me. Kitty, hi. She's come to congratulate us. I did it. Eva says we did it. Did we do it, Eva? Did we win? Say hello. I think she's mad at me. She's like, hold me, human. We won! Yay! Do the pro stages count for anything? Pro stages? What pro stages? What do you mean? I haven't played this before, so what pro stages? Can you say hi? Yeah, helping. Yay, Snugglebug. There's pro stages in this game? Oh, I don't know about that. Tell me more. No, I don't know anything about that, Bag of Magic. So you type pro A, B, C, D or something, and that's it? There's like 4 pro stages? Hey, Frug! We won! Win? No one's happier about me beating this game than my cat. Yeah, I beat it, Lulzy! My cat's just given me so much love. This is the 3rd time she's climbed in my arms in like the last 10 minutes. She's mad. She's like, Mom, why are you playing games? Why aren't you holding me? I want to cuddle. Hey, Cozy Butt. Come here. Cozy? See? She wants to cuddle. Oh, she doesn't want to cuddle. She's done cuddling. She's such a gentle-mannered cat, if you notice. She's a snuggle monster. We did it, Lulzy. We won. So there's a pro stage? How do I do that? How do I do that? Oh, did you hear that crunch so loud? We won! Did we win? I won. You don't think she wants attention, do you? Just headbutt right to the face. Cuddles, pets, head scratches, kisses, headbutts. All about it today. All about the cuddles. Yeah, you did come in at the end, Lulzy. The end, we won! Woo! And also, it's getting close to Lumi's bedtime, so it works out perfectly. We beat it just in time. Let's find some Ready to raid. My cat. She's she is all about this life. Look at her. She just let's see. Okay. Around. A lot of people playing Hytale lately. Okay. Who do we want to bother? Let's see. We could bother Fat Man. He's playing some Final Fantasy 12. I think he's playing the regular, not the Zodiac Age. Welcome to the cat stream, where where my cat says that she loves everyone and everything. I love you too. My cat is very excited to be here today. Hi. Cat does not love mom at all. I know. She really wants cuddles. So cute. Yeah, you gonna bathe up there now? Okay, she's leaning over the chair to bathe herself. Now's our chance to raid. Okay, let's raid Fat Man tonight. Spread a little love. Sigh. Hello to Fat Man. Thank you guys for hanging out for this puzzle game. I know we haven't really ever played a lot of puzzle games on stream before. It's like the first puzzle game we've actually played in its entirety on stream, and it's first play of Lolo too. And I would say it's been really fun. Really difficult puzzles toward the end. At the beginning, I mostly had it down, but there were some new mechanics that were introduced, and it made it really challenging. And then it was right. It was really fun. Sorry if I got quiet during some of the puzzles. It was hard to talk and do the puzzle at the same time because some of them were so complex. It took like all the brain power I had to just like buckle down and go, okay. But yeah, I hope it was a nice change of pace. I think the next retro game we're gonna play, um, probably gonna be either Legaia 2 or Legend of Dragoon. Because we beat Legend of Legaia, and then in between that and the next game, we decided to do this because I just really wanted to do a puzzle. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Bag, Frug, and then of course, and Hefe and everyone. I think the next game will be probably Legaia 2. Yeah, you too. You too. I will see you guys tomorrow night. And then remember, after that, Lumi will be out for a couple of weeks on vacation. Woo! See you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Good night. Night, Hefe. Night, Frug. Night, Bag.